Oh my god, I'm gonna be fucking hot shit.
This is disgusting.
Hi there, today we're gonna be making this top.
I'm so cool when I walk through, ooh, got the move to the groove right now. What you say, what you say? I'm a bad motherfucker, yeah.
I'm gonna show you how to make the top in another fabric. This white fabric here. The other fabric was poplin fabric with a bit of elastan, which is perfect. I just want you to experience the noise of this fabric. The way it cracks. I love it. Oh my god. Oh yeah. This one is not stretchy. I have changed one thing compared to the black version. I have added 4 centimeters in length. I can't wear things that short. Okay, let's just get into it.
Okay, mom's up already, so no more sucked microphone. I'm just gonna show you quickly the different pieces of the pattern.
You're going to cut 2 types of bands. One is going to be 1.5 centimeters long and will be used to create these channels or corridors, as I like to call them throughout the video, through which we will be inserting elastics to create the pleats. The second kind will be 3 centimeters wide and will be used to make these bows at the very end of the project. There will be 3 of them, 1 on each sleeve and 1 in the back in the middle of the neckline.
Sleeve, the back, the front. So the first thing I'm going to do is overlock the raw edges of these bands, which are going to be used as corridors. I'm going to overlock the edges of other parts, shoulder seam, shoulder, side, and side here. We are going to connect the shoulders together. I'm going to iron this flat. Ironed. I'm laying this like this, open. And now I'm going to take one of these sogenannte Corridor. I've done some markings here around the neck. I'm going to pin my corridors along the line. I'm starting in the middle of the back. If you start on the side, it creates thickness and then it's irregular. If we have a bit of irregularity, we want it to be hidden in the back.
Leaving a bit of fabric here extra that I won't be sewing, because probably gonna make a little hem in the end like this.
We're going to be making the hem around the neckline already. We want to iron on 1 centimeter. We've made a first fold here, and now we're going to make a second one like this.
All around.
Let us sew the hem. So you do it like this all around. Boom, boom. We're now going to add our sleeves.
I'm coming from the future to the past of the video. I fucked up the sleeves. Didn't look the same. I went to my pattern making teacher. She explained all the steps that you need to follow to successfully sew gathered sleeves. I'm gonna walk through these steps and I'm gonna actually revise my lesson. As for this, I'm trying to do good for YouTube for years now. I've been telling my friends, this year girls, it's Opération Séduction, Operation Seduction. And your girl is gonna be hot shit. And for some reason, I just always forgot it. Like, I had no big interest for self-esteem and for boys. That wasn't big enough of motivation. But YouTube is. I'm doing so many efforts for YouTube to try and look my best. So, YouTube, hey, I'm gonna be hot shit. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be fucking hot shit. First of all, you have to transfer all the notches from the pattern onto your fabric. 3 notches are the most important. First, the one here indicating the middle of your shoulder, and then the ones on the sides indicating the front and the back. If you are not sure which notch is the back or the front, fold your sleeve like this. The back always has more fabric than the front. Second, we are going to baste. Set your machine on the longest stitch length, and you will want to make your seams in 2 batches. From here to here first, 2 rows, and then on the other side, 2 rows as well. Note that you do not secure your stitches neither at the beginning nor at the end of the seams. Why do we divide the basting in 2? So that it's going to be easier to gather your fabric evenly afterwards. Third, you are going to seize the threads that are on the external end of your seams and you tie them together. Just make 2 or 3 knots, and same thing on the other side. 4, let's go ahead and pin the sleeves to the top. Don't pin the sleeves entirely, just from the armpits to the notches next to which I wrote front and back. Now you sew on each side up to the front and back notches, your normal stitch length with secured beginnings and ends. 5, we're going together. If you haven't done it, match the highest notch on the sleeve to the shoulder seam and pin. So have a look. The fabric at the sleeve is loose, right? Pull the basting threads to gather the fabric until it's as wide as the fabric on that portion of the top, And now we're going to do something fun. You're going to moor the threads around the pin. Moor, like for a boat, in French it's amarrer, so I just looked it up in the dictionary. You twist the threads around the pin like this, and you do the same for the other side. 6. Now you try and spread the pleats evenly if you have the patience. 7. Once you're happy, you pin everything carefully with a lot of pins and you sew. So on my sample sleeve, it's not great. I did it a bit hastily. I'm trying to find an excuse to why it's a bit shitty. But I guarantee this is the best method used by professionals like my pattern making teacher who used to work in the haute couture atelier with Karl Lagerfeld and, excuse me ma'am, Ralph Simon himself. Good luck.
Okay, so I've done the sleeves, as you can see. Now we're going to be adding corridors inside the sleeves. We're going to pin same way as before. We're going to stop about here. The next step should be to sew the sides here. The sides have been sewed. We're going to add the corridor at the waist. Now what we need to do is the hems here at the bottom and at the sleeve. I have pressed the hems down, so I'm going to sew them.
All we have to do now is insert elastics inside our corridors. Light's a bit strange in the morning. This is what we have. I'm gonna try the top to see where it needs pulling or adjusting. Hi, a little bit more.
I'm going to take this little bands of fabric, 3 centimeters wide, and I will be sewing them in order to create little tie-up decorations. And now I'm going to do the sleeves and I'll show you the result. It's time to remove this. Oh là là. It looks disgusting. Oh la 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 la. That one is the best. That one is crusty. What's going on here? Is it? could be a thing though. It looks like nothing. Ow. Ça fait un effet un peu. Je sais pas comment dire. Je sais pas comment dire. C'est pas ondulé. Il n'y a pas les mots. Il n'y a pas de mots. Il n'y a pas de mots pour dire cet état. 헝클어지머리? On va tester. I'm gonna tell you goodbye right now. Stay safe and see you soon.